Yum.
Yes.
Go away! You see? You see those corpses? They're from me! Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
You killed them all? By yourself?
What? Just because I'm an old man, you don't think I can protect myself? Wrong!
Take it easy, Uncle Ken.
Mitch.
Uh-huh.
He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. Made it safe to breathe here. Glad to hear he still cares about his...
Uh-huh.
What? What have you done? They're coming!
Then let's work together.
Ah, I haven't reset my traps. Or, quick, do what you can with the workbench supply.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, before you attract more of them.
Why would you possibly stay here? It's dangerous.
My family's lived here for 7 generations. Now go!
Mitch sent me to bring you home. Safely. Please, go to Far Harbor.
This is my home. And what? You want me to huddle like a...
Right. Just consider this a vacation. You'll come back later, when it's safe.
You are so persistent. Fine. You happy? You've chased me from my home. I'll pack my things.
thought I should introduce myself. Anything I can do to help out?
Anything you need?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Uh-huh. I'd like to trade some items.
Fog. It's dangerous, okay?
How you doing? Doing good. I'm not going to work tonight, so that's decent. Well, give a little context. It's a freaking storm outside.
Even though I can't understand... Actually, I'll be back later.
Did I put the right thing on him? I'm fairly certain I did. It is the right hand. Draw. Ah, I put it in the wrong. Okay, there. That's better. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to drink, so I was actually hoping to go to work, but I don't want to go out on that, and I know for a fact if I go in, it's gonna be horrible. Why is that not a... Oh, because there's already one. This would need to go to the visitor center. There we go. Go, my robot. Do what needs to be done and not into a wall. God damn it. The wall. Guess I make another one too, so I can send them over there. Working on classwork. Did you have school today, or do you know your version of school anyway? Well, at least you get your stuff done. Why, game, please? Thank you. I hate when it does this.
Even though I can't understand you... Actually, I'll be back later.
No, I want to move him. Shoot, Visitor Center. Yes, Visitor Center. Okay. There's that. Now I can go right over there and he'll be doing his job. Today's been one of those days. No, what do you mean by that? Because I mean, there's a lot of those type of days. Was it just horrible? Was it boring as anything? Or I mean, I will say I've been tired all day. Example right there. Or just a horrible day. I mean, see that as well. Yeah, no, yeah, it really has been one of those days, definitely. I can agree with that. I think that would be good. No, I mean, maybe 3x3, but then I'm gonna have to do another row at the front. So I'm glad it was snow, so I could be like, nah. I just don't want to take any of these turrets. That should be good. Ugh, that might not be fun. I grabbed this, well, yeah, I kind of figured it would grab that. Okay. Now I need to grab... one of these guys and get it... maybe in the middle. I could do the middle, I guess. There we go. Got it. I has got it. Can I put it down? No. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think it will. Yeah. I mean... no. God damn it. Didn't work. Take two. And want that one, okay. If it don't work, I'll have to do the rug, which I don't like doing the rug either, but I don't know why this isn't working. It's being very, yeah, it's being very picky. Very picky. I don't want it to, okay. Too picky for me. But we'll fix it. Just gonna do that. There's my rug. Thank you. Oh, and it works too. I just saw it work. Why? Come on, you piece. Is it just not gonna work at all now, or? Complete cheeks now? I wonder if I put it on the top, I doubt it's gonna work. Won't even let me select the whole thing. So I just saw it work, but then the moment it starts touching stuff, it goes back to being like a whole item. I wonder if it's just because of the wood I'm using. I mean, it could be, but let's see if I do. Maybe if I do a big floor covering to put on top. I'll try that. Everyone's got those days. So it works right there. Come on. Help me out, game. And then it just wants to float around like, god damn it. Does the house not count as... Let's see where it does count. Alright, so looks like it's only counting the flat ground here. Alright, so I'm gonna put a floor down, an actual floor, so the physical thing there. You start doing... I'll do the regular one too, just to make sure. Internet connection quality is horrible. Oh no. Come on. There's a physical thing right there. There. This game just hates me at this point. What other things do I have that can grab everything? I mean, I guess I could do one of these again. Because these can't go through the floor. I have to do it like right there. Hopefully now, why is it going right through? I just gotta give up on this in a second. I don't know why it's going through the whole dang thing. Maybe if I get rid of one side, maybe it's just too big. Maybe. Hopefully this works, because I can work from here. I can definitely do that. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work now. Or freaking not. Maybe it's just gonna say, nah. Why would I do that? Why would it work, huh? I need to place anywhere freaking mod. That's what I need. God damn, I hate this stuff. So I place it right here. I don't know why a floor is not working. Try maybe a concrete floor. At least it goes in and out of it, so yeah. Let's try it now. Because there, you can see that it does clip a little bit. there are moments where it works. So, hoping. Yeah, just game, yeah, just do what you want. Because of that stupid thing? Probably not, but you know what? Let's just try it. Try it out. See if maybe it was the stairs. Can you bring the thank you? Nope. Because why the hell not? Could I theoretically place this anywhere in this building? Probably not. Alright, gonna resort to one last trick. Multiple rugs. I hate doing it, but sometimes it works. Sometimes. I gotta do... I'm playing Dark Souls. Fun. Grabbed all of that. And it still don't want to grab onto that. Jeez. Hey, okay. It might work. Nah, of course not. Why would it? Thanks, game. Glitched this to fit exactly where it needed to go in that roof there, so I get a second floor. But for some reason the game's just like, nah, you want to do that? Well, I don't want you doing that. Because you can see it works better than the other ones if it's not clipping anything. So this is the one that doesn't want to clip, so it won't clip. I guarantee that because there's that little lip right here, it won't want to do it. I'd have to do a platform up. I don't want to do a platform up, but... Game, because you like friggin' doing this to me. this one. See my point? Look at this. There should be no reason. Okay, thank you. Should be no reason this shouldn't clip right here. I mean, then that don't want to work now. Can that work? No, because why would it? Put that there. Okay. Let's try it again. It's gonna be super high though, that's my problem now. I mean, if anything, I'll have to do it by hand, but you know what? I don't want to. No, it's still freaking clipping through the ground. What the hell? I give up on this. No. I'm gonna do it by hand, because this would make it 5,000 times easier. It has not made it 5,000 times easier. What if I just take the whole damn thing? I can watch it work now. No, it's still clipping. Nope. I know how I'll do it. So jump through here, make a little tiny stairs. Game. What? Is it just that section right there? What the fuck? Okay, I think that's the problem. It ain't even like that. It's just clipping going right through. I think this piece right here just sucks. Ah. Can I put something on the back of it? Okay. Well, let's do this then. So I get to the edge. Yeah, then you can see me freak out because of some stupid crappy crap in that game. Yay, because Bethesda. Sometimes I want to meet them and just yell at them, and sometimes I want to meet them just because I like the games. I don't know. Alright, let's do these now. I don't know, will that work? No. Alright, so I need to do the small little guy. See, why does that not work? Like, I mean, would that technically work? No, because then trying to get back up, I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna say yes. It's kinda sucky, but you know what? It's how it's gonna work. My thing is I have to use support pillars to like it. You mean this thing right here? Well, technically in the house. That's why I did those. So it's a part of the house, so it isn't like a support pillar. Plus, it's got those in the wall. So it's a part of the house. It's not like a support complete thing. And I definitely wouldn't be using like beds on this, because then there's probably like a weight capacity with some design like this. At most, I'd probably do just to keep it as a ceiling, because really right now there's no ceiling for this section. So that was my main problem, because there's kind of a ceiling there, so I'm fine with that. There's a ceiling here, but when you come to here, there's no ceiling. Damn. I don't really have to run or anything to get back up there. And then this is another thing. Again, the floor for some reason is crappy. I don't know why Bethesda, I think Bethesda probably just friggin' was like, here, just make a floor, don't care if it clips or not. Like, Bethesda, you need a clipping floor so I can use the dang thing. I'm gonna have to do the small little guys again. I hate using the small little ones because there's no chance of it coming out right. That's why a big one will usually kind of show you what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. Alright, looks like this one I might get lucky with. Ooh. I has gotten lucky, yeah. Sweet. Get rid of that, that's not important now. At most, this is just going to be another defense area. So, get rid of that, get rid of... No, I want to get rid of them. Oh, I think that's actually part of it. No. There. Alright, now I need a new floor piece. Yeah, probably put like a turret there, put a turret there. This way you have one way looking here, one looking here at the farm. Actually, I could do probably two. Place them just right. Actually, that one can't be put there, it's just being picky. Being picky. Damn it. I hate when they do this. Whatever. It's good enough, it adds to the defense at least. That at least watches that, and that one watches the one. That's good enough. That's gonna be open. This I'm not doing any other thing with. I just wanted something to make this a ceiling, so I could get to, let's say, this room or the next room over without any water dripping on me. Oh Jesus! What game? Is it the beds? Really? That many beds is causing lag. Okay. Okay. I hate Far Harbor. Full honesty, gonna say I hate this. I love the ambiance, I like the idea. I hate it. Frame rate wise, it is such a bad game, DLC. Ugh. Like, look, I'm not even in workshop mode and it's still crap in certain areas. Okay, game didn't even want to like show him melting, so I thought he was still there. A lot of crab. I'm assuming that means cranberries. On-scar use bound sword. I might use real swords as well, but I'll try to use the spell stuff a bit more. Might take me a little bit to get used to using the spells and trying to get the right perks and everything, because just how that game works. Certain things will only work with certain stuff and all that crap. So it might take me a little bit to fully remember how what goes with what perk wise. Alright, where do I need to go? I need to go see Mitch. I'm still an unlucky person. I'm just God. That's what happens. State of love and trust. Don't know what you mean by that. Tired. Eat. Yeah. Stretch. Yeah.
Did what? Chase me from my home? We should dump him in the harbor.
You're really not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
But it is good to see family again. Never visits all right. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, thank you so much for putting me on this rickety dock.
Mitch.
Looking a mite too sober by my estimation. I can fix that.
I heard some of the dregs got themselves a homestead inland.
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together.
I just wanted to help.
We don't deserve you. Sincerely. My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it...
Uh-huh. Avery,
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
you know of anyone that could...
Maybe ask Mitch at the last... Some people at the end of the docks might need help too. Everyone calls them the dregs.
I have to go.
Be well.
You ain't
I
on.
lost my home.
You ain't long from this farm.
You can drown your troubles.
Captain's dance was supposed to be related to some stories.
Bertha.
All of us in the dregs owe you.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
Excuse me.
What the hell is a synth, anyway?
Hey there.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
You helped small Bertha, right?
Hi.
What are you looking at?
Devils think I'm nuts to be fishing in this water. But one day, a big one will be mine. You'll see.
Whatever. If the fog doesn't hit us.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand.
You ever heard of Machete Mike?
Mariner.
If the stowaways keep pushing, one day I'll be gone on the high tide. Then where will they be?
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Damn cat knocked something over. Again.
God,
Everyone moaning about the fog. Her tail's a menace. This fog is nothing. Much worse when I'm...
This flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tongue.
Fine.
Bingo. Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a far harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers, they're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I could get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, rad eggs, and then the real work.
Should I make it?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or three. Work.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Mainlanders think the island's easy. We'll see.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this road. In case foul is sin. But it'll help. We need to move through the maze. Old mountain trail is where we're going. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the common. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. Here's the mountain trail. We'll stick to this if we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. Best we steer clear. You never know. I was a young lad, no higher than you and me. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. Gulpers got a small gulper. The ones in these parts is a fair. The big ones, they can go 2 or 3 times the size.
Never seen Mirelex fight the Gulpers before. That's interesting.
Hey there.
Keep your guard up.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You
Time with a fanatic. Let's move on.
Hey there.
You are not beyond saving, brother. Adam may have a plan for you yet.
Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. If you need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's...
Leaving already?
You saying you want me to stick?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? Damn fog's got in my lungs
Cold, Jesus.
Above the fog, I thought it is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here.
I came here...
Really? I'm impressed. Kasumi is here. She's... Before you do, though...
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, none of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very identity. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has one more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for... Tell me.
I'm
sure. I don't mean to question.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then wake. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations, but I can promise you that we will accept.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. And I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi.
So, everyone here?
Yes. Either you're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi.
From what I've seen, synth...
Ignorance doesn't do your mind justice. Think about what you're saying. Walk through Acadia. Talk to the synth. Can I help you with...
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can. And beyond that, we just want to live in peace. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there. So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us.
Right. So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a... Dima has worked hard to create a place for... He's put so much of him. Sometimes I worry about... And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers.
Seems like he's lucky.
Thank you. That's very...
If there's anything I can do to help...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely some... There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really... My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers fought... The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again.
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synth. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been... My job is to make sure they all remain...
How do you manage to track...
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser,
returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my...
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you... It's as safe as we can make it for now.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious, you've had some experience traveling around the island.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have...
You have any...
You should start by talking to Brooks and Farm. He's the one who meets the new arrival. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without... If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outside.
I'm working with Chase. She...
Okay, I believe you. Keep it... I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early... Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought of court. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off.
Can you tell me anything?
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared.
That synth could be wandering around out.
I've told you everything I know, all right? Look, if you're really going after that synth, just be careful out there. I feel like shit about what happened. I really...
There's a trail of blood. fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Oh, dude, you're cannibals?
We survive.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already here. Well, what's left? Now go. Don't come back.
Yeah, no. Ain't happening. Oh, I won't come back. Don't worry about that. Yes. I guess I could go tell the Institute real quick. Be like, hey, my dudes.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
This place really is remarkable. I have several projects going right now, but one more shouldn't be an issue.
I have some more information about the synths up north.
Yes, Director. Anything you can tell me would be helpful.
They have a former courser helping them.
Well, that borders on horrifying. This certainly sounds like something the SRB needs to look into. What else can you tell me?
They've holed up in an old observatory.
So, an effort to reclaim them has been anticipated. All right. It's a good thing you brought this to my attention.
Uh-huh. There are...
Definitely concerning. Individuals aren't that difficult to reclaim, but large group... Okay, I've heard enough. This clearly needs our attention. But you know what would make this easier? If we had their recall codes. We can put together a response to this, but not immediately. The more data we have, sounds like sending in a courser isn't an option right now. But if you've already learned whatever you can about them, I'll talk to Advanced Systems about recalibrating the relay and putting a team together.
What do you know about a synth calling himself Dima?
The designation isn't ours. I know that much. Is there anything else you can tell me?
He claims to be unique. Some kind...
I suppose that's possible, but...
He looks like one of the older models. Not human at all.
Not a third generation? I'm not sure what to make of that. The personality matrices for earlier synths were so limited.
He looks like he's been heavily modified.
Self-modification? We've never run into problems with that in the history of the program. At least, not that I'm aware of.
That's all I can tell you.
Well, okay. I feel like a bit of a broken holotape here, but the more...
There's still the issue of this girl.
I can tell you that she's not one of ours. I mean, if she's a synth, obviously she belongs to the Institute, but I have no record of an asset. I suppose it's possible that someone else meddled with Institute proper. I'm sorry, I can't tell you more.
I'm on it.
I'll make sure you get whatever support you need.
Let's hope that you...
Nah, it's freaking Dr. Lee just in my face. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I just got back as well. Little thing right there is that you've seen the Institute flash in. Obviously I teleported. Yet 2 seconds ago they just said in game, no, we can't do that. Not yet anyway. I just did. Game, I think you're broken just a little bit. I think this is a reference to Polar. I don't know. I'm thinking it is. Because I know Polar's up here, but I've never heard of any type of Vim. Ugh. Ah, you know what I forgot to do? Build up my army frickin' grenades. God damn it. How many do I have left? Probably not a lot. Stingwing grenade? I guess I could use a bunch of those, but ugh. Do I want to is another question. Scent relay, so I got 5 of those. Oop, I have these though. Or I could do the sport. I'm gonna do the sport. Game. Logic, please. Wait, I got this, I got this. Let me see if I can get... No, wait, I can't get it to work. Shit. I was hoping. No. There we go. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a tree there, or it's supposed to be on that tree. At least he's clean. Blue paint. I don't know, I do like the music to this DLC, even though I hate the DLC overall for frame rate wise. It's just like, the music is pretty decent for the ambiance for this type of place. There's also a few different types of ambiances that it gives you. That I don't like. Not this, but I don't know what the hell that is, to be honest. Okay, I know it's meat, but that's just weird. But some they give you like this islander theme, some they give the like almost native theme, and then there's some where it's like that weird mystic kind of supernatural kind of theme that was just going on a bit ago. And it's like, game, can you just like give one consistent theme between the songs, please? He's drunk, get out of here. Go home. I see. Really? That's the view she was looking at? Yeah. And you have to go through Fallout 4 fast. Kinda, that's why I'm not doing like the side quests or anything. I'm kind of skipping most of the side quests unless I deem them valuable or important or... I don't know where any of these guys are spawning in. Finish up this DLC, and the moment this DLC is done, there's Nuke World, and that's it. But with having all these Institute people with me, I think it's going to go very quick. Because this can take hours. And even some I'm doing off camera, by the way, as well. That dude just jumped down there, like, come on, dude. I mean, as long as I can get the main DLC quests done, I won't mind going to the next game. But I think I might still do this just for, like, building reasons, because in Skyrim there is no building except for the Hearthfire, which doesn't work the same way. Let my army deal with it, and then I can also take whatever my army doesn't use up. I mean, you're all using fucking stun batons, like, come on.
Excuse me.
Greetings, sir. Operating at full capacity. Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
No way to pick this. Don't have the key.
This is actually a pretty dang sad story right here. This is why I think the Institute is the correct choice, because synths shouldn't be allowed. You can change their memories so much more easier than even a human. Yet people think, oh, but they can think in free will. But they can be changed so very easily. And I'm not even talking this type of synth either. I'm talking like real synths. Like, look at the girl Victoria there. You see in her trunk. They just changed her mind and wiped it. Like, nah, never happened. Pisses me off. So if you don't give it that and a chance to even exist, it won't ever happen. Okay. Don't shoot me. Please. How? They're supposed to despawn when I fast travel. Can I please just walk around with him and like have no one?
The island's not a safe place.
if you can't tell, I'm really excited for Skyrim. I know you keep talking about it. It's next on my list. Just gotta remember also do the battle mage, because if I forget and I accidentally do something wrong, it's gonna suck on me.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Come on, game, loading. Come on. You can do it.
Yes?
Can you tell me about the fog?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement.
Probably gonna use
Between the two
armor,
of us,
because it's a battle
so
mage,
many
not a full-on
modifications.
mage. And
He was just
to
a
be honest, mage
prototype,
make
to
him,
overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory.
you use the later
really is
in-game
remarkable.
ones.
I've got those stories.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in the...
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I like to think I came along right when Demon knew. He's always been stuck.
Right. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
I just love how I have the friggin' Institute guy just with me, and everyone's just like, yep, perfectly fine.
This island is no place for a lone synth to get lost.
No, only if you get the enchanted
Your
robes
missing
that
synth
do
was
so.
jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here. It's my fault. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter.
You said this wasn't the...
Of course not. For someone without weapons or field training crossing... Thanks again for your help. Did you need something?
I'd like to help you. Is there anything I can...
You've already done enough.
Alright.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a...
Maybe. Acadia is only as secure as... If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. That makes you an unnecessary risk.
Yeah, but like use star
Minimizing our contact
yeah,
with
of course,
outsiders
because
is
that's
just
the best enchant you can get on those.
Is there anything I can say, or...
Just don't cause any problems.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting.
That's a good attitude.
Believe me, when I first escaped, but I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing. And now here I am.
You're lucky to have found a...
Yeah, I guess. I've just got to keep telling myself.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't...
You think of the Commonwealth as...
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? I would like this. Acadia is all well and...
I really want to do the sarcastic because all these other options are kind of shit, to be honest. Leave then, you're safe here.
If
Let's
this
just...
is boring, I hate this.
Oh, Alright, I'm sure I'll see you around.
Yep, frost and chaos damage. What do you mean by chaos? I don't remember that being in there.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after you try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean?
Oh, for fuck. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just...
Uh-huh. Hey there.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly.
Sure.
Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth.
It's a tough world.
I'm not saying it isn't. Just, most folks don't want to kill you simply because you exist. I'll see you around.
Where's the shop, dude?
Synths and humans will all get along someday.
Yeah, I mean, me and this guy get along just fine as soon as we take you all down.
I'm really not
Hey.
chatting right now.
Ugh, circuitry.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective.
You're a what?
Uh-huh.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't...
Uh-huh. Kasumi, listen to me.
Believe me, I've thought about that.
Sure.
I thought if I just left, it would be... I've been lying to you this...
You haven't replaced anyone.
I really wish that was true. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom.
If something's going...
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course.
Uh-huh.
What if I told you that there's a secret? A big...
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious.
Sure.
And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from me?
I'll help if I can.
I know. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. There's actually a storage space right next to there. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so...
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima.
Alright. Good luck.
Because I is God, no one can deny me.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute. We don't have to worry, right?
Where's my guy? I was just gonna make a witty comment of how the Institute's already here, and then he just disappears on me. Oh, there he is. Hey, Institute's here. Chaos is from the Dragonborn DLC. Is it a unique weapon or an effect, like enchant?
I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than...
Ah, here's the shop guy.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easy. What you are, where you came from.
Uh-huh. Is there anything you care?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if you need something.
Hey, Kasumi said she needed the key to...
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could, but I lost it. Like there could be anything I'm carrying that's going to damage Dima's computer. I was shoving things around in that upper floor that circles the wall of the telescope room, if that helps.
Oh yes, the
Need something?
champion's curdle. I hate that weapon
Sure.
with a
Let's
passion.
take a look.
Now we're talking.
It's a nice reference. Just, I hate it. It's dumb. I'm gonna come out and say that because it really is. Please tell me he has the good legendaries on him. Yes, he does. I'll take that. And then what do you have for any legendary weapons? No. Give me all your Argent. You have to disenchant it. Yeah, I know. That's the only way to get it, and that's why I don't really do it, because you have to go through that stupid...
Sure. Let's take a look.
It's not much, but it's...
Is, in my opinion, it's not a good quest. I personally don't like it. I'll still do it, obviously, because just... Obviously, that's what I'm gonna do, but... Army, enamel, blah 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 blah, heavy leather, helmeted spike. Is this the... yeah, it's the crappy one. Gimme. Gimme. That one. Those.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's... This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. And then, passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what
as much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy. But I'm your best since Dima has approved of you.
I'd like to help.
Oh, well, okay.
Sure.
There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before... well, before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary If you could bring me additional samples, I can offer you a meager amount of
I have some flowers.
A beautiful cup, as promised.
Aw, I has flowers. And then later I'll have a gun to your head. Because that's a thing I have to do.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside. It's all some of us have got.
Ah, crap. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. Make me the luckiest person ever. Huzzah. I need to basically go confront Dima because I don't feel like doing it any other way. This is the cheapest and quickest way of doing it.
Hey, Dima.
While at the same time of just being...
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should please. This is a matter best left to me. Those projections were merely to...
Right. If this thing involved...
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And
call him something else. I mean, he is your little brother. Just call him out on being stupid or something.
I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
Now, where did he get that from, though, is the question. Where does he get calling you that is good?
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the Children of Atom view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
You left your memories behind?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the Children of Atom. I thought they were safe.
The Children of Atom on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor.
So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve
but he had to have learned it somewhere. He can't just automatically come up with something that's real and then use it as an insult. He must have heard it either from school, parents, maybe even you, because I know you mess around too, so...
So you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I...
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be...
No, I didn't. Everyone's been talking about it, but I have not heard of anything.
Some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that, one more thing before you leave. Whatever, our ultimate goal must be to bring peace.
He's having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems, all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Yeah, some people are just crappy. I don't know that much else to say on that one. Can make fun of someone being dead, and you got some problems yourself.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
About the children of Adam.
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not...
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was... I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks... I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data. Help... I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just... well...
So, say I get the memory.
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him.
I'll get Dima's memories.
Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna end this here, because I gotta go do some stuff, and I'll be back probably to either stream or play a little bit later.